Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. We've got a Psychic Cup team coming at you today featuring Galarian Slowking, Malamar with Hyper Beam, and a Shadow Lugia in back. One cool thing about this team is it has two Pokemon that have a lot of charge move pressure, and I think Psychic Cup has turned a few people off just because there's a lot of fast move oriented teams, but there's also a lot of charge move oriented teams. And we got two of them here with Malamar and Galarian Slowking that can really threaten with those hard-hitting charge moves, especially Hyper Beam and Sludge Wave. So hopefully we get to see some big nukes being landed. And I love the name of this trainer, Furret Respect. Put some respect on Furret's name, this trainer says, as Galarian Slowking gets a solid lead here. Fate attacks are going to chunk, but going to outpace to these Shadow Balls, which will deal devastating damage. Gets the shield from Bronzong. Bronzong going to throw a move here. Gonna shield to get off this next Shadow Ball. And shields a payback, that's great. Opponent makes a nice catch onto Malamar, but it's still gonna deal some heavy neutral damage. Excuse me, so not the end of the world. And probably gonna get a Dragon Tail down here. Needs 3 Dragon Tails to KO here. Otherwise, Malamar will get to another move. And 3 does KO, so that's perfect. Gonna get off a Sky Attack here against Bronzong. It is a single move Lugia, so no nukes will be coming from the Lugia. These other two are gonna try and carry the way. Can you get the Hex down here? Oh no, gonna come in, gonna actually shield. Wants to potentially force the last shield on whatever Pokemon is in back. Should be able to get to at least a Shadow Ball here, but actually elects to swap into Malamar. Victini can tank a foul play, but not very comfortably. So they elect to shield, and they're going to go for a V-Create. That's crazy. Malamar wins CMP here? Is that real? Malamar wins CMP over Victini. I would not have guessed that. And after the debuffs from the V-Create, that foul play is going to be plenty to one-shot. Of course, V-Create, a terrific move, but it does severely debuff your defense stat. And now for Respect, onto the next opponent. Oh my gosh, we've got the Galarian Slowking mirror. The two Slowkings going head to head. Not gonna shield a Body Slam here. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I acted surprised. Like, not gonna shield. Going for a Shadow Ball is only 1 away from the next Shadow Ball, so could get it off if he wants. Yeah, gonna get off both Shadow Balls, and at this point, the Rapidash is probably within foul play range. But actually just going to, doesn't want to be switch locked, I guess. Which makes sense. I think that's actually really smart, because if you had swapped in the Malamar, there's a chance Rapidash could maybe like throw a move and then get out of there, and then it's a problem in the end game. Have to respect a potential Mega Horn here. Oh, it's a play rough. Wow. Just wants to get rid of this now with a foul play. Shields are down, which makes me hopeful a Hyper Beam could be landed. We're going to see a Jirachi. I'm not convinced Jirachi is the best pick in this meta, especially with Confusion, because it just has no fast move pressure. Attempted the catch. Okay, a move here will hurt, but it just wants to put it all in Malamar, and honestly, I think that's the right call. I think that's the right call. Can probably just double up. Oh, loses CMP. Okay, that's a little tough. And now takes it. I really like taking that move, to be honest, because there's that off chance Jirachi is running Dazzling Gleam. In which case, if you shield that move and they Dazzling Gleam you, that's certainly going to one-shot. Doom Desire coming through. And Malamar going to reach the foul play first. So spammy with Psycho Cut foul play. It's 5 every time for a relatively hard-hitting move. And gets a nice win. Put some respect on Furret's name. Going up against Brian. We've got Slowking versus his little brother, Slowbro. And going for the Shadow Ball here. Expect a shield. No shield! Oh my gosh. Maybe this trainer did not know that Slowking had access to Shadow Ball. Maybe they were thinking it probably had the same move set as the Slowbro with like Sludge Wave. Or Sludge Bomb, rather. Move coming through here. Just a Body Slam. Nice call. Not sure the Rapidash even built up to the Mega Horn there. And going to get off another move here. This will likely force the final shield from the opponent. Slowking putting in work. Oh my god. Takes that out too. Yeah, now you just... oh my gosh. Oh, this is brutal. Slowking's trying to sweep the whole team like a madman. Now swaps in the Malamar. Honestly, I think you just no shield. They go for a foul play. 2 doesn't even KO. Shields here, but I don't think you needed to because, as you see, still not at half health. So the Psycho Cuts are only doing 1 damage. They're triple resisted. And we're going to get to see a Hyper Beam. Let's go. Big Hyper Beam. Bang. One-shots the Malamar. Very dominant win there. Lugia got to take the game off. Lugia's an old soul, right? He's like one of the first ever Pokemon. He needs some load management from time to time. Alright, we're going to see a move come through from Medi. And yeah, it wasn't enough for a Psychic, which would hit for neutral. So, makes sense, right? This Medi's probably not running Psychic. Lands the Shadow Ball. Dude, no one's shielding the Shadow Ball from Slowking. What on earth? Yes. Going for the Sludge Wave. We may see a shield, but this would hurt, yeah. They're like, alright, maybe I should shield something. In comes Lugia. Gets in a free Dragon Tail, which is massive. Might be able to get to this Sky Attack before the next foul play. Yeah, terrific. And really setting up the Malamar in back very well. Elects the shield, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, because they're going to get to another one here first. You still have a relatively healthy Slowking. Electing to take the foul play here. Up a shield. Should be in a pretty good spot. Oh man, here comes Raichu. Gonna go for the foul play. Could use the Slowking as a catch here if you want. Oh god, doesn't even need to. Foul play plus Psycho Cuts one-shots the Raichu. That's crazy. I would have thought it put it into the red. I wouldn't think it would do like literally 90% or so. That's wild. On to the next one. Slowking and Malamar have been killing it. Okay, Slowking versus his cousin. These confusions are chunking for some neutral damage because of that poison psychic typing. Shadow Ball gets shielded. Goes for a catch. But now you have to watch out for some hard-hitting charge moves like Fire Blast. In comes Hypno. I like how this trainer is building up, acting like he might have Aeroblast or Hydro Pump. Because this may force a shield, and it does. Versus if he just goes straight for Sky Attack, the Hypno really has no need to shield. So a smart play there. I think you let this go because you probably live a Thunder Punch. Only a Shadow Ball would take you out. Oh, it's a Fire Punch. Amazing. Gonna elect to let Lugia go down. Actually lives. Tried to store the Sky Attack and leave. With the confusion damage registered. In comes Bronzong, and this should be good game. Slowking probably gets to another Shadow Ball. Oh my god. Yeah, gonna get to another Shadow Ball here. Doesn't even want to reveal the Malamar. I like Furret. I like Furret respects style. Doesn't want to reveal the third Pokemon unless he has to. Gonna get off the foul play here to secure the dub. Bronzong, bye-bye. And a GG. Slowking versus Victini. I would think solid for Slowking. However, these V-Crates are going to be really threatening, and Victini is going to outpace Slowking. So, gets the shield, and then swaps into Lugia, who can tank this damage a little bit better. Goes for the no shield. It's a V-Create. Does a little over half, still a lot of damage. Oh, man. Gardevoir comes in, but luckily Lugia does reach a Sky Attack. That is massive. Oh, that is huge. That did so much. Now you can just simply Hex down with Slowking, and your Malamar is going to avoid the Frostlass. So that's really good. Does Victini come back in here? No, double Fairy. Just a Body Slam, so you don't really need to shield. But elects the shield, wants to keep the Slowking around. Threw after 2 there. I think throwing after 1 might have been a little bit better. CMP tie. This is a little tricky. So going to shield to get off this Shadow Ball. The only issue is Victini has some residual energy. So I think the win con for the opponent is to overheat here. But I don't think an overheat one-shots. I think Malamar's tanky enough to live an overheat. And it's just a V-Crate, so definitely going to live that. And this will obviously KO after the V-Create debuff. Would have KO'd even without the V-Create debuff. Victini had been chipped quite a bit by those hexes earlier in the matchup. King Kevin. Shout out Kevin Saludare. Alright, Bronzong. We've seen this matchup a few times. Seems like a very positive matchup for Slowking just because you get to these moves first. Once again, throws on alignment there, so maybe try and throw in an odd number of hexes. Bronzong will get off a move here. Last time, I think the opponent, swapped here. I don't know if you reached the third Shadow Ball, so might want to consider dipping out. Yeah, I like this play a lot. And wins CMP. Is this foul play enough to KO? It might be. Foul play. Knocks out the Bronzong. And now shields are down. This Malamar is about to go to town. Oh my gosh, the opponent doesn't even get off a move. That is brutal. I think this opponent missed playing a little bit. Oh, but I take it back. Hyper Beam doesn't one-shot, so I take back what I said. Superpower. I don't think Superpower is the play in this meta, but in this matchup, it's fine. It does a little bit more damage than foul play. So opponent is down a shield, and yeah, Slowking can simply just Shadow Ball here. And then you swap in Lugia, and Malamar I don't think is going to reach double foul play. There's no way, yeah. And we know Lugia can probably tank one anyway. G to the G, a confident win that time. Furret respect. Gaining respect from his opponents with this team. Uh-oh, looking a little bit glitchy here. So I don't subject the viewers to the glitchiness and get, oh my god, Rise, my eyes, my eyes. I can't believe this. Delete the video. We fast forward. It looks better now. We've got Malamar versus LeBron. Going Going for a foul play here. This really chunks the Bronzong, but it can live it. Draws a shield. Going to respect a potential payback here. Payback is a pretty hard-hitting move. Swaps into the Slowking. Gets off the Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball. Boom. Knocks out the Bronzong. Victini has to throw here. Yeah, Victini aware it has to throw. And now, yeah, this will certainly KO. Very well played by Furret Respect. Victini would have had to, like, V-Crate and come out with an Overheat, which just wasn't going to be able to do. Next opponent, do they know what they are in for? Okay, so finally a Malamar lead. Not the best lead here for Slowking, because these foul plays will hit for super effective. Opponent does allow him to get off the Shadow Ball first. And draws a shield. So, despite one of the rougher leads, got a shield advantage, then got out of there. And I was just using Lugia to soak this up. Going to commit one shield, because should be able to get off the Sky Attack if the opponent elects to stay in. And now, do we see the final shield from the opponent here? We do. And once he... Here comes Rapidash. I think probably would have been better off going into Rapidash earlier, but... Oh man, that Sky Attack does a lot. Rapidash going to try and farm up some extra energy. Doesn't quite commit to the Fairy Wind down. Might have been able to get it. Oh my god, they play rough. What? Single moved? Rapidash, come on, bro. Oh, Rapidash, you had so much potential there. Gonna shield the Slowking, interesting. Perhaps suspects Slowking could like one-shot something in back. Gonna win CMP here on the foul play, the Malamar Mirror. And we know, oh wow, we know from our graphic that the Malamar has a very high IV, 15 attack, so knows that he's almost always going to win CMP against opposing Malamars. I was like thinking for a sec, like, that's crazy. Like, I wonder if he has a high attack. Oh, we know he has a high attack. I have the team graphic up. And of course, Confusion, Victini, not the place. That trainer, who knows? Maybe it was like their first Psychic Cup battles. Coming in from the Open Great League. And they were taught a lesson. They were taught to respect. And I believe this is the final battle. This is a positive lead. That Poison typing going to resist these charms. Which is kind of funny because the hexes and the charms are doing about the same. But charms are actually doing more. But it makes sense, right? Charm is a damage-focused fast move. Hex is a energy-focused fast move. But because of the resistances here, gets to a second Shadow Ball. So Gardevoir at least will probably get a shield back here because it should reach a move. Has to come in with Lugia. But these Dragon Tails still chunking. Has to shield here, but is up a shield, and I think is in a pretty good spot. Malamar up a shield, especially once this Gardevoir is out of the picture, should be pretty devastating for the opponent. In comes a Claydol, and this is over, man. This is just Malamar beasting and feasting, as Chris Smoove would say. Malamar just going beast mode. The dark psychic typing makes it so good in the Psychic Cup. Really only has to watch out for those Shadow Gardevoirs. That's the only hard check. Or maybe like Gallade with Charm. Galarian Rapidash does alright as well, but even that, like, foul plays are going to chunk, man. Shields the Heavy Slam, gets off the foul play, no messing around. Malamar is all business. Takes out Bronzong once again. And caps off a very nice run. Cool team with the Shadow Lugia and the Galarian Slowking. Two picks that you don't see quite as much in the Psychic Cup. You see them maybe occasionally here and there. So thank you very much to Furret Respect for submitting these battles. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Comment down below. All comments help the algorithm. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're closing in on 35,000 subscribers, and I very much hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.